what robot would be useful in your life? Like if you could have a robot that did something for you, what would it
like
do?
some sort of chef robot where you could like arrange ingredients and be like what I would like, and then like on the back you got like a panel and then it just does it for you. That'd be sick.
A
Hello
chef
Fresh,
robot.
like a robot, yeah, like one of those like you just feed it material and it spits something out, or even like just one that puts it into enough portions so you can do it would be better. That's got to be possible. Just dividing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that could be done. Yeah, I don't know about keeping it clean. I just want like the full like from the 50s sci-fi robot, the big bulky cocksucker with arms with a chef hat on, inexplicably like chopping stuff up.
That's what I was picturing also. I want it. If I have a robot, I want it to have legs.
One idea, but Kyle's idea of a big bulky cocksucker sounds better.
Yeah.
My original idea was a Roomba that mows the yard. Just
they
that
have
exists.
They have that.
They have those for pussy yards.
They have those for pussy yards.
Yeah, no, I've looked into it. They're pretty expensive, but not like super. Like, look, if it was $7,000 or something, I'd buy it. But it's $7,000 and they're battery operated, and they do like 1/10 of an acre. Like, get out of here. That's not what I need.
I think, and I may be wrong about this. Maybe I dreamt this or something, or just saw like one of those like Black Mirror episodes. I think I've seen combines like in big industrial combines that like are like, you know, like
autonomous.
Autonomous, and they're like, you know, like in those big wheat fields or cornfields or whatever, just doing that job. So if that can be automated, I'm sure your yard could be like.
I'm pretty sure the combines still have a person sitting in it, you know, making sure that it's GPS operated, so they just do all that, and they do it better than a person would typically. But it's still smart to have some dude be like, "Whoa, dog in front of us."
Your wildest dreams are insanely boring. That you go, I would like something that exists but with a bigger battery than my ultimate robot.
I don't know. I jumped on the cocksucking robot pretty quickly. I feel like
that exists as well. I thought. Doesn't that exist?
Yeah, but not big jacked ones.
Here it is.
He wants his robot to.
Oh my goodness! This thing that he linked is a demonstration of pussy lawn mowing robot.
Oh, this isn't here. This is legit. This is from 2017. It's called the world's first harvest by autonomous combine.
Oh,
it is a bitch-made combine. I'll say that. Like this looks like a European combine. Like they're harvesting enough wheat for this guy's extended family or something like that. But like the combines where I'm from are like almost like $1 million piece of machinery. But this thing looks like it could do some work. You have to kind of skip forward to like actually watch it do its thing, but still, it's an autonomous combine.
This thing Zach Link is good for less than 1 acre.
Yeah, 0.9 acres, and that's the absolute best they can claim.
Yeah, that's their claim.
Oh, well, hang on, it's only $4,000.
Yeah, for 0.9 acres, that's horrible.
I would have figured it needs
14 of them. It's in California,
well, all right, so it won't work in your house, but like the average like city dweller, like. My yard's small. Like, I don't have an acre. No, I don't have an acre here. And I pay I think I pay $45 a week to like have a guy come and just do the edging and mowing and trim the bushes.
So it would pay itself,
like 80 months. So
80 months. By the time it pays itself off, it's so obsolete. There's no point in even having it anymore. I'm surprised you picked a mowing one, Woody. Like, I'm like foisting my own belief onto you, but I've always thought like, yeah, Woody, he's a very like Hank Hill guy with his lawn. He enjoys going out there with his toys, with his tools, taking care of it.
There was a time when that was true. Woody can correct me if I'm wrong. That was his hobby 3 or 4 years ago, when he had first like become a country boy. Country boy Woody. He was like an episode of Green Acres. He was like, I got land. I'm so surprised you didn't start gardening like on a large scale. I really expected you to start planting corn and potatoes and like tomatoes and stuff and like have a big garden going. I'm shocked you never did it.
Like I really am.
So Kyle's on target a little bit here. I actually heavily considered the potato thing because the harvesting equipment that does it is the coolest. Like you drag it behind a tractor and it just pulls up all the potatoes, separates them from the dirt, and like it's pretty neat. But I guess I enjoy mowing. I have to mow this weekend, but it can also be a bit. Usually I like it once I get going, but there's other shit wrapped around it that's not as much fun.
There's setup. You know, you got to get there and
Yeah.
start greasing the grease points. And
I don't like greasing. I don't like.
I love
like,
greasing.
opening the barn door and filling it up with fuel and all that. But once and I don't like the detail work, like around the edges of my yard. You have to be careful
That
exactly where
sucks.
you're going. But once you're past that, and I'm just doing sort of mindless circles in the middle, listening to songs or audiobook, then it gets good.
That was one of my jobs when I was really young, was like hitting all the grease points on the tractors and the equipment. And we didn't have one of those electric grease guns. We had the hand pumped one. And for those who don't know, you've basically got these little metal nipples all over this piece of machinery. And you like attach this thing to the nipple and you pump it, and it pumps this thick grease. Like I don't even know what to describe it as. It's incredibly thick grease. And it like pumps it into that nipple until it like squeegees out from the other points. To grease the bearings and stuff, and it's kind of satisfying to do. You're like, oh, I bet it's slippery in there now.
I have a battery operated one. It's by Milwaukee. And when I used the kind that Kyle used, I didn't like it. Like, it is a task to sort of hold it on there and pump it at the same time. This is boring, but if the hose going to the nipple is flexible, then it wants to pop off. If it's rigid, then you have to pump it while also holding it steady because it's easy to pry it off. It's a task. You want the battery one.
Yep.
But yeah, if you could remove lawn mowing for me or make it a want to do instead of a have to do, I think that'd be nice.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I don't know what I would like one that just fucking kept my house clean. My house is a goddamn disaster. It's just so messy right now. It needs to be cleaned up. I've got a friend coming over this.
So you have things you have decisions to be made, right? Like, this needs to be put away. This needs to be declared as trash. That's the kind of mess you have, right?
I'm just messy. Like I let things get out of hand really quickly because I do live alone and there's no one to shame me. So unless somebody's coming over, and even if somebody's coming over, I can kind of like slide the mess to one side, or like, we just won't turn the lights on in that room over there. Or like,
that is such a third grader way to handle
I'm like fucking Adam Sandler in Big Daddy, just like putting a newspaper on top of vomit.
Yeah. But I'm sure it's not filth. It's just
It's
clutter.
not filth. It's clutter. It's like
big difference.
It's just like stuff like these empty bottles. Like they're just there's like 6 of them on this desk. You know,
it's not
1,
so
2,
much.
3, 4.
Our house is like that too much as well.
Mhm.
And like, there's some little, okay, so we have big dogs, and my wife moves things around with carts, like laundry and stuff. The trim where the hardwood floor meets the baseboards sometimes gets knocked out of place. I had like 6 of them built up that I needed to grab a little nail gun and put them back in place. I bet it's been over 2 years of this like task waiting for me to do it. We have someone coming over next week. I did all of it. We have another little trim on a piece of furniture. I fixed that today. I fixed something else the other day. I'm just like tidying up these little maintenance items that I let accumulate because I don't want to be shamed.
And the other part is like, I'm moving fairly soon, so it's like I kind of just want to do one big clean. You know what I mean? It's like nobody's coming over here that'll judge me anyway. Like if ladies come over, I can just guide them down the hallway into the bedroom and then right back out again. Like, they don't need to see.
Usually we don't put on the blindfold when we're still in the garage. Shut up.